Yeah, I just want to watch this video real quick. Let me cut this game down. I just want to watch this video real quick on just how my brother here. I forget the brother's name. But you got y'all Sons of Thunders here with what is there? Gabar Gadol or something like that. Apologies that I forget your name, brother. But he may introduce himself.
Everybody clap it up, Sons of Thunder clap.
Hey, that's right.
Blessed to be here, man. And ATL, man. Let's start off with, I like the bloody stuff, man. Let's start off with, let's go to Isaiah chapter 9.
Bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 9, man. You get Isaiah chapter 13, 17. We're going to start right there, man. Because, we could talk about who are the Israelites all day. We could talk about who got the truth all day. It's inevitable that this kingdom is coming down, man.
That's right.
This kingdom is going to crash.
That's right.
You understand? That's why you see the plagues, the same plagues that was sent upon where? Ancient Egypt, and now America's getting hit with plagues. We're gonna get there. But let's talk about the destruction. Read that. Isaiah 13 and 17.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes,
Come on.
against them.
Against who? Keep reading.
Against them, which shall not regard silver. As for gold,
That's right.
they shall not delight in it.
So they're not gonna care about no damn peace treaties, man.
Right.
They don't care about no gold or silver or none of that, man.
Right.
And who are the Medes? These are these factions and these are these people known as the Russians.
Right.
Who are in league with who? They're in league with China. They're in league with Iran, right? You just got Iran just got into ballistic missiles, man.
That's right.
They just got that a couple days ago. So this is what's coming to America. Keep reading.
Their bows also shall be dashed, the young men to pieces.
And these bows are gonna dash the young men to pieces. Now picture yourself in ancient times, right? And you're seeing these visions of missiles flying through the sky.
Right.
The only way you're gonna describe them as in the book of Second Ezra, a flying sword, or an arrow.
And this is what I want to speak about. Is some of our methodology. Can you're reading? I think it's reading Isaiah 13. John. Yeah, salute to those sons that they got this verses on the screen. You're reading this verse about the Persians and the Medes going to attack. All right, it's giving warning on to attack Babylon. I'm sure if I ask the brother or if I ask brothers from Sons of Thunder and I say, well, has this happened already? What Isaiah is talking about, what he's prophesying to the Babylonians, has this happened? Did this happen? I was sure they would say yes, because while we were in Babylon, the Persians and Medes came and conquered Babylon. And ultimately, after that, end up, freeing us. Some of us end up staying in Babylon, but some of us left and went back to Jerusalem to rebuild the temple. That's why you got your Ezra, your Haggai, your Malachi, your Nehemiah, and all of those are kind of dealing with that temple. It's a few others, but a lot of those minor prophets are dealing with exiles coming from Babylon after Persians went in there and destroyed them. And so he's saying, well, your bows are going to come and kill you. Back then, if we're saying it happened back then, they had bows. They did have bows. And what he's saying is that these bows are going to kill these people and kill the babies and so forth. How do we, and my question is about the methodology. Okay. And I'm sure they would agree with all of this. All right. But now we're spiritualizing the text and saying, well, this is that Babylon that Isaiah is talking about is really America. And those Persians and Medes that Isaiah is talking about is really Russia in leagues with China. And You know, I've heard the breakdowns on why we consider Babylon America. We consider Sodom and Gomorrah America. I haven't heard the breakdowns on Russia being Persians. I have heard of maybe Gog, Magog, because geographically it's in those particular areas. But how are we doing this? Is it proper? Is it a proper methodology to do this? Because if we and trust, most of us do this, and I'm just asking, is it proper? I'm not saying he's wrong in that. I'm just asking everyone, is it proper to do this? Is it proper to say the Persians and the Medes are Russia and take a prophecy that's already been fulfilled, maybe multiple times, you know, maybe this has been spiritualized this way multiple times from the 2,500 years that has happened. All right, we're 25 years, 2,500, 2,700 years removed from this particular prophecy actually being fulfilled. So there's probably been many people throughout history that has taken that prophecy and tried to apply it elsewhere. But we don't see the disciples doing anything like that. We don't see prophet, or do we? Do we see prophecies dealing with Rome that has already been fulfilled, where we had a prophet say something was going to happen to, i.e., Babylon? Did we apply, and it happened? Did we apply that prophecy to Rome? Did the early church, or did the disciples, or did Christ apply that fulfilled prophecy to Rome? Do we see that in the text? And so that's pretty much my question. I don't know what happened to my camera. My camera done went out. But that's pretty much my question here, was what is it proper for us to do this? And we trying to put ourselves everywhere. We're trying to insert ourselves everywhere. You know, it just gotta happen at this time. This is for this time. This is for this time. And you could be right. Not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying, is it a proper methodology for breaking these texts down? Because if we can do that, man, we can do anything. You know, we can make I'm sure, theologians throughout history has made it this time. Even Paul at his time thought it was this time, this hour. And you can make the text say anything. That's one thing we know about this book. We can make this text say anything. And he's given a dream. He gave a breakdown of saying, well, Isaiah thought it was bows and arrows. No, it was bows and arrows. That's what the Persians used to take down Babylon. They used bows and arrows. No, they didn't use missiles. You trying to bring it into today's time, something that already been fulfilled, and now you trying to say Isaiah don't know what he talking about. And we do that with a lot of things, i.e. chariots. We do that with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be that. It don't have to be a nuclear bomb, man. It could be whatever the Most High gonna use, man. And you could be right. It could be a nuclear bomb. He could use a nuclear bomb, but that ain't necessarily mean that's what he has to use, because that's the thing of the day. But if this thing go another 30 years, man, the nuclear bomb may be obsolete. May have something better than that. So again, y'all, the question is the prophecy, is us pulling prophecies like that? And we'll play a little more, but in us inserting, is that proper? And the only methodology a lot of Israelites, a lot of us teach, or the only methodology I was taught by Israelites is precept upon precept, line upon line. All right. And so that got us grabbing stuff from all over the place and inserting ourselves into it, trying to insert ourselves into it. And we really don't read line upon line. And a precept is a law. It's not a corresponding verse, but I don't want to get into that. I got videos on that already.
something that comes from above.
Right,
So
right.
these are these missiles that's coming to America.
And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
Go ahead.
Their eyes shall not spare children.
Go ahead.
And Babylon.
And what?
And Babylon.
And what?
And
And
Babylon.
Babylon.
The glory of kingdoms.
Go ahead.
The beauty of the Chaldees.
The beauty of the Chaldees. Now, if you study the ancient Chaldees, right, they were known for witchcraft, man. Now look at America. There's nothing but witchcraft.
That's right.
You got LGBT, whatever the hell letters.
Right.
You got damn people saying God isn't even real.
Right.
When you can simply see by the invisible things are clearly.
So the methodology seemed like to me is that because it's close, it's in the position that Babylon was in. America's in that position that Babylon was in, but Rome was in that position. Greeks were in that position. And were they bringing up with these prophecies? Was anybody prophesying during? Well, you didn't have any prophets. But was anybody pulling these precepts or correlating verses? Like brothers are using these prophecies that have been fulfilled back then. Are they pulling these prophecies to show that Israel is going to be destroyed? Or not Israel, I'm sorry, but America or Rome? Or were they just waiting on the Messiah? For the most part, they was waiting on the Messiah, and they was dealing with the prophecies that would happen with the Messiah coming. But I don't know if they were pulling old prophecies like this, man. But that's all I wanted to share with y'all, man. We got to start asking questions. We have to watch our methodology, man. When we're breaking down text, we spiritualizing a lot of things. We'll spiritualize Babylon. We'll spiritualize Persians and the Medes. And then you'll get mad when somebody spiritualize Israel. So that's some of the dangers that you run into when you're taking a methodology like this. It's gonna be hard for you to defend against replacement theology, or somebody spiritualizing Israel. Somebody saying, "Oh well, we the Israelites now because we do this, we do this, we do this." We're similar to what a real Christian is and what Christians or what Jews should have been doing. And so we believe in, so we the real Israelites now. And somebody pour that on you. So be careful with that, man. Y'all be blessed. Pray this thing was edifying again. Not saying nobody's right or wrong. Just want us to examine methodology. All right. Shalom.